Hello everybody and welcome back to Among Us. Now, I'm going to share you some tips and tricks for imposters and for crewmates in today's video. Now, this is going to be really short, so you guys, so I don't waste any of your time. Alright, so first up we have card swiping. Now, this thing is very irritating and tedious for you guys. So, the way I do it to get it, cause you can't rush it or go too slow. You have to, like, hold it. So, like, alright, so hold your finger down and just move it like that. See, sometimes if you do it too slow, it says try again. So, do it like you're going too fast, like this speed. So go that speed. So go this speed. Go this speed, and then it does it. So basically, you have to hold it to the very end, and then release, and then it eventually will do it. So let's do that one more time, just to demonstrate again. Now, this won't always be the first time, because if you rush it, or because sometimes it does it in 1 to 4 swipes. So this is guaranteed to do it in less swipes than you do when you like rush or go too slow. See? Like that. So now that you got that down, so you know, to verify that crewmates are actually crewmates, I'm gonna show you all the different tasks that actually have a visual animation when you finish them. So over here, let me turn on all of them. So it's going to be garbage in storage. It's gonna be shields to the bottom of the screen, and it's gonna be weapons. So let me turn on all those. So let's go. Not admin. Hold on. So weapons, clear asteroids, shields, prime shields, and what? Storage. Wait, storage? Hold on. Alright, hold on. Well, it says in, let me do this quick. Alright, so, basically what you're gonna do, so if you have these tasks, one of them is emptying the garbage out here. So, if you see somebody, so somebody's gonna stay here, so you're gonna watch them, but don't look so suspicious. Just move around like this, so you don't look suspicious, like you're about to kill them. So after they're done with the task and they walk away, you're gonna see a garbage just floating out into space. So that's how you know they're a crewmate. Now let's go to the next one. Sorry if I can show you to that guy. Sorry if I can show that to you guys. For some reason it did pop up. So shields. So you see this compartment right here, this compartment with the lights out here. So once you prime shields, those lights are gonna light up. So that's how you know that this task is not being faked by a crewmate. Now, the last one, actually not the last one, so this one, so if you see at the right of the screen, ignore the tasks that I'm doing right now, you can see that the cannon is firing. So, see how the cannons are pulsating between the two? So that's how you know they're, so these ones, one cannon is gonna be firing, and then the other, and then the other, and then it does it all over again until you clear 20 asteroids. So the last one, let's see, maybe. So submit scan. Now this one is pretty obvious because, so submit scan is pretty obvious because if you're a crewmate, you can see this special animation with the green grid circle going scanning you. So if you're an imposter, you can't do this one. Don't do this one or any of them because that's gonna be an instant sign that you're the imposter. So don't do this one. Don't do shields. Don't do weapons, or don't do garbage. Now all the other garbage ones, like this one in cafeteria or the other one in O2, they're gonna be fine because there's no special animation for that. Just ignore shields, ignore trash, and ignore weapons because that's gonna be an instant sign that you're the imposter. Now, faking tasks, it's also gonna be hard because if somebody's watching you and you walk away, even if you're a crewmate, if you walk away too early, because this one is gonna take about 15 seconds. So if you walk away from it too fast or too slowly, and the bar at the top says total tasks completed above my tasks right there, it's not gonna go up. That's gonna be an instant sign you're the imposter. So make sure no one's around you so you can pretend like you're doing a task. It's fine if they pass you as well, so they don't know that it's you who's the imposter. So, as you all know, imposters can vent. So this vent. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on imposter so I can actually tell you. So, imposters can use vents. So here's the vent ways, and this is only for the skilled. So you can vent here. You can go to this one in the middle of the corridor, which I passed and stood on. You can go to admin, and then you can go back to cafeteria. So that's the 3-way triangle for that one. So this one is only 2 ways. You can only go through weapons to navigation, or navigation to weapons. So I'm just gonna vent over here. So I'm not gonna board that one because it's free play. So after that, as a crewmate, you're gonna want to have to stay in a group. So if you have friends, so remember, after you've done the visual tasks or saw the task bar go up, after you've done the task, like the visual ones, and people know that you're not the imposter, it's time to what? Sorry guys, one second. It's time to gather up in a group and do your tasks. So the other night I was playing pubs, and we actually did this where one guy would go up to like weapons, for example, and this would be firing, so we know that this is a crewmate. So we would stay in a group and we would walk around doing our tasks. So the imposter can't just kill one because, you know, 2 others are gonna be left. But also, if you wanna do it, so basically, you're gonna wanna line up yourself with another crewmate and get this with the entire team. So like that. See how it's like that? So green was right there. See? So green was right there, and you can't see him. So you might want to stack up. So you might want to stack up the crewmates. So like, for example, if you stack up and there's like all the entire crewmates like in one spot, and the imposter kills one thinking it's only one, all the crewmates are gonna spread out knowing that it's that imposter. So that's also but it requires things like Discord or voice chat or anything like that. So, as the imposter, you're not gonna want to run right out unless there's nobody around or there's a vent. While nobody's around, you can vent and then go somewhere. But just so you know, running out while there's a bunch of people out here is not always the good idea. So you're gonna want to run out, and then everyone's gonna like pass you. Sometimes most of the time you're gonna want the crewmates to spec out, but sometimes you have to self-report, so they don't know that it's you. So I'm just gonna skip vote right here. Alright, so now that we know so that's a good one too. So crewmates, I think that's it for crewmates. So there's only 3. So to sum it all up, imposters, you're gonna want to vent in these different directions. So, for example, sorry, I didn't show you all the vents, so I'm gonna show you all the vents. So I showed you the one in cafeteria to navigation. Wait, was it navigation? No, it was cafeteria, corridor, and admin. So now I'm gonna so I showed you the weapons and navigation one too. Also, there's a navigation to shields, so I'm gonna show you that later. So you can go from electrical to security through medbay. So for example, if you see someone wiring in here, you can jump up and then kill him. So you're gonna wanna look out for crewmates that are around. So remember how I said there's a shields to navigation? So you can go from here to shields, or from shields to navigation, or navigation to shields. So that's all the vents. So basically, to sum it all up, imposters can vent. So I showed you all the venting ways. I showed you some tactics and tips. So basically, imposters can self-report fake tasks, and also kill when nobody's around, or like, oh, also I forgot to mention that if you sabotage and everyone goes to one area, so for example, if I sabotaged O2 or oxygen, I could probably vent over here if everyone's passing through, and then the last person passed through to up. I can vent to navigation and then seem like I'm coming out of navigation. Now, it's not always a good idea to vent when somebody's in here. So I just came out of navigation and everybody's right here. Now, if all the crewmates are spread out, it's not a good idea to kill. But if they're all crowded in one area, like for example, like from here to here, then it's a good idea to kill. Because if they're all spread out, it's gonna be clear that one person just jumped from straight. So killing, it requires that the imposter go from one place to another, signifying that you killed someone. So I'm just gonna find a dummy to test this on. So alright, so basically, if I can find a dummy, let's see. Alright, so I have a dummy here. So look how I kill him. See that sudden jump forward? That's signifying that you killed him. So it's not always best if you kill people while they're spread out. So if they're all bunched in, if there's a crisis event, then you're gonna want to kill one person if everyone's crowded. So yeah, those are all the tips. And also, don't call emergency meetings for for obvious reasons, because they're automatically gonna think you're the imposter, or they're just gonna vote you out because you're annoying if you just call an emergency meeting. If you call an emergency meeting, you're gonna have to have an actual purpose. Like, if you're not the imposter, you have to go up to the emergency button. Like, for example, if Lime was chasing me, or I saw him kill or vent, then I have to run to the emergency button and say, so I have to call an emergency meeting and then say, it was Lime, he vented. So see, that's what you're gonna want to do, but don't always make it so, you're not gonna want to, well, that's basically all you're gonna do. So you're basically gonna have, so here's the 3 stages of emergency meetings. So the first one is the evidence. The second is the actual calling, and then the discussing. So the evidence is the killing, the venting, or the faking tasks. That's gonna be your evidence. So now you're gonna run and then call the emergency button, and then you're gonna discuss it out. So you're gonna have to have a purpose when you call an emergency meeting. So remember, in all now Among Us, there's custom rooms, so it depends on how much emergency meetings you have. So for example, if you have 2 imposters, you're gonna want to have 2 emergency buttons. So don't waste your time saying, oh, I got a good card swipe. So let me just do the card swipe one more time. You know, that's gonna be in the video. Alright, so card swipe. You get your card, you hold it to the end, and then release. But do it very, very subtly. So like, swipe it across for 1 second to the very end, and then release. So like this. See how I did that? That was only for a second. So that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed these Among Us tips, and have a good day and stay safe. Bye.